Hi, this is Connie Denninger, and I'm going to be showing you here today how to put together a counting gifts journal, sort of a hybrid processing place that we have come up with over the past few years. I'll tell you how the story of it began was finding Ann Voskamp and her materials. We downloaded some of the prayer response blessing pages from her website. Started this journal in August 2011 and have been counting gifts one thing a day, just simply looking for the blessing of the day, one thing a day. So in this process we were using her materials. The next year she changed to a smaller line processing. Once again, these things were available on her website just to download in her library materials. And the continued just counting one thing a day. I put together an actual numbering system here. This is just counting where I am along the way, how many days of counting gifts, one thing a month. The pages here, we added a few stamps. So this is what I had been doing for quite a while. And in another journal, I was also doing processing of what we call prayers by the month. That is simply taking a geometric form in a coloring book and finding a Bible verse to cover that month in prayer and simply putting in prayer starts, prayer words, people, situations, and then in the time of that month of coming to this page, coloring in for quiet time prayer over the things each month. So I had been putting together these two journals for a number of years, processing this way, and then we did a retreat and some people said, well, why can't we do that all in one journal? So that's kind of how we came up with the hybrid journal thing. And we just start with a Plaza Art journal, which you can get at any Plaza Art online site. Simply Google that. What I love about them is they have a coupon that they allow you to get up to 100 of the same item for 40% off, and they have that coupon on their site. If you sign up to get notices every 2 to 3 months, you can send them to a nearby Plaza Art store, or you would have to pay shipping probably to have them sent to you. So we start with that journal. We like it because it's an 8.5 by 11, so that works well size-wise for the pages that we use. A wire-bound journal allows it to lay flat, fold back under, makes it easy to use for the space. So we send people, either you find the Ann Voskamp prayer pages on her site, or we can email those to you, and then we send you shapes which work for the prayers by the month. You can tear out the pages. When we start with the journal, we simply have people start in the month that you are working in. So if your event is in April, you would have maybe a page that is the title page, and on one side you would then have I don't have one since that's not how my journal is set up, so we'll have to use our imagination here. So one side would be the counting gifts, and then the other side would be the prayers by the month. So that's how we would set up a journal. Later on, we began using some scrapbook paper, which you can use to add a little bit of color. They now have a paper pad that has the actual size of an 8.5 journal, so it makes it very simple to put your prayer page in and add in anything else you'd want to add for decoration. You can use stamps. Distress ink works well to add some color to your page if you want to put some on the edges of the white paper. And we also have good old washi tape. And we put the pages on with just regular Scotch double-sided tape. It seems to hold up very well. Sometimes we found that glue sticks just don't hold for a long period of time, and we're making these journals to process in for quite a while. The key to part of this journaling is to be ready for the counting gifts and the prayer page. So in getting ready for this year, I decided, well, I was going to use some of my own pictures from my own family. So here's Levi, here's Griffin, here's Jack. We'll have to add Gordon in here in this next year. I use the Versely app on my phone, which simply takes a photograph that I have and adds words right on the pages or the pictures in my life. I really like that photo because it reminds me of places that I've been and the journey right there with my Heavenly Savior. So that's a simple way to do a journal. The cover is simply, we use magazines. We're doing an event, we have people bring magazines along, and we kind of use that jointly. We put it together with Mod Podge. And my brush is around here somewhere, I think. We just brush it on, and it's always under, over, and then Mod Podge on the top. You can put multiple layers in as long as you have it there together. That works really well. And then you have a place ready to go and a place ready to pray. If you need more help, you can simply email me at this site. I can send you pages. I can answer questions for how we do this process, but I hope that it will be helpful to you in learning how to do something that is a blessing to you in your spiritual walk and a way to bless others as you share this process. Thanks a lot. This is Constance Denninger. You can find me at Constance Denninger at Blogspot, my Vintage Grace blog, Pinterest, and Facebook. Hope that you share your story with us. Thank you.